Hello guys, welcome back to Plutons War, and today we will take a look at this. If you didn't saw it, just go and do it. My unboxing for this Warcradle Windmill for Normandy range. I did the unboxing and give some first impression that the kit is not really that good looking as on the pictures, but it was for £18, which is okay price, I think, for the size of the thing. The price alone, it oh, pretty fair. But what you don't know when you just unboxing MDF kit is will be will it be good when you put it together? Will be easy, or I'm even afraid to say it in front of this thing. Fun to build it? And well, easy answer for this mile is no. It will be not. I built it like 2 weeks ago because I wanted to have some time to don't be emotional on this thing because the building was really terrible. This was probably the worst MDF kit I ever had. I'm not sure when I started with MDF kits, which will be still something like 11, 12 years ago. The same time I started with Bolt Action. But I have, well, not that much, something like, I don't know, 20, 25 kits to the years. And I must say, this is really the worst kit. Sometimes I was like, wow, this is awful when I was, building Sarisa kits because there are some minor imperfections. But I want to apologize to Sarisa that I ever have, bad thoughts about it because it's great in contrast with these Warcradle Scenics. The kit itself is not that bad. The price is good, but there are two big buts. Well, first off, should be pre-painted. As you clearly see, it's not really that pre-painted. You can even see it, on the stone tiles that basically half of them is different because on one sheet they put one color on another color in the factory, and they didn't really care to put you the same color tiles for one kit. Why? But even at that, it would be no issue for £80. I think it would be a good price even for unpainted kit. To be honest, there's really no hard feelings for it. The issue is the building, not the building itself, but the building of the building, because it was really, really terrible. You can even put it off because well, okay. As you can see, it has this. I'm not sure how many of them is this seven gonal stuff. And the issue is there is when you're building it, there is nothing which will put it together. So you have the base, which is there. You have the top, and you need to put the walls there somehow, all of them. And there is really, as you can see, there is really nothing which will help you. No pegs, nothing. Just you see nothing. So it's really, really hard to put it together. Still I have dirty hands from it, even after 2 weeks, which is something I said in an unboxing that this kit is really messy and you really, really need to wash it before painting or building it. And the building was mess because really the walls were really hard to put together, right? Really hard. I lost it a couple of times. I will admit it. I was thinking it will be something like 30-minute adventure. I lost something like 3 years of my life on it. Then when you have the base and the first floor, you are like, yeah, it's done. Then there comes the roof, which is even worse mess than the rest. And when you put it all together, as you can see, it's falling apart. Fuck this shit. The I don't know how to say it. It's turbine on the windmill. Not sure about the English word right now. There is this part when it's spinning around, and it's not one big, strong or sturdy MDF part. It's four super super thin MDF parts, which you will put together. As you can see, there are these four holes. This is for each of the bits. So it's super, super thin. And I even managed to snap it on my table during building. Not during the game or anything. I just snap it in on my table when building it, which is sort of, not really cool. So I glue it together and hopefully it will not snap again. To be honest, I'm still amazed how bad it was. How terrible experience it was to build this thing. As I said before, the price would be okay even if it's not painted. I think £18 for this large. You can really see it's quite a huge windmill. Quite huge. For £18, it would be no issue, even if you need to paint it, because the prepainted version is not really, for me, it's not really battle ready. Not sure if I will repaint it anyway because I am lazy and I'm sort of afraid to do anything with it, so it doesn't, just spontaneously combust in my hands. But the building it or putting it together, it was really terrible. And as I said again, and I've said it again, this is probably really the worst MDF kit I ever had. I talked with my friend who had something like 3 sets for Warcradle. He said that the Normandy Farm, which is the windmill from, was there first, and in his experience, it's really the worst of the 3 sets he had. So maybe the newer ones are way better. But right now, for me, Warcradle is probably the worst MDF company right there. And in future, I will basically avoid anything from them. And my recommendation for you is, also just don't buy their stuff. It's not worth the money, and that's something to say because it's not really expensive. So this was Bolt War with not really, heartwarming or jolly episode because we basically bashing trash kit. To be honest, but you just saw now my 10-minute video, and you didn't spend something like 200 minutes of building this mess. And after you build it, you are still looking at it and you are not really satisfied, which is sort of sad. So I'm again sad thanks to this kit. Thanks Warcradle for making me sad. Well, let's wrap it up. Don't buy anything from Warcradle. It doesn't, it's not worth the money. It was Bolt War. And don't forget, to give me some sort of emotional support, like, comment, or subscribe, so I have at least something from this mess. Thank you, guys. Bye, and hopefully see you on the next one.